What's the score? Didn't get no traction. Brad down 3-13, late third. What?
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Tucker McCann's got it set up and ready to go. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What you doing? Throwing interceptions?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First down, Fields. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown. Whenever we talk about the best story safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose, run or pass, and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 and a first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw is Fields. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And that to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And it goes a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Mutt paying him now. Slow Mutt right now.
Speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Get off, my boy. Give me that easy now.
So here's a 1st and 10
give me that easy.
at the 38. A handoff, Fournette running left. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
I should have still been running.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Third and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Robinson.
One fucking man. Anything. Bring it spin.
No gain on the
block.
play there, and it'll bring
one
up
block
4th
right there.
down. Sly able to put this
one block
through,
right
and that will extend
I
their
probably
lead
should
even
get my
further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Fields now to throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
I feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
Look at this shit there, man.
And he will
Pushed him forward.
First down, maybe by about a yard.
Pushed him forward, man.
3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
I need
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now it's Fields. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's a pickup of 12 and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Fields on 3rd down. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over possession here.
I know you didn't think they were going to get that.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
If I was a boss player,
Run good for
I
two.
could take
Here's
this.
2nd and 8.
I could take this little lead and stretch him out.
He'll look to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And 100 yards with Robinson.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Robinson on a give right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson with another carry. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right
come
at
on,
the
man.
10.
Gave me a fucking penalty right here.
Charles on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted.
Gave me a penalty on the first down inside the 20, man. Come on, brother. Gave me a penalty right there.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or
Man,
maybe you
come
have to be stern with him.
They gave this dude
Whatever's
this
gonna take
fucking
to get
weak-ass
the
run,
has to be
man.
done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Wow.
61 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
13-0 my way.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They hand this off to Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now Fields. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Chase Young in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. On now, Tucker McCann. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. McCann's kick up and good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
What's your score here?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Pick the ball up, Joe. We go. That's a pick 6.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to win.
That's a pick 6, man. We gone.
The early jitters are long gone, but they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Back to throw, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. A give left side to Robinson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Sly able to put this one through.
13-16.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away.
Got the pick 6. Probably could have broke this thing on over.
As that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that says,
he just getting wrong, man.
Aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive.
He gonna put it on the
this
ground.
time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
When you really need that running back to do something, ball gonna be spinning on the ground.
But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
He didn't get 2 runs that he shouldn't have got.
Here's Fields. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin.
Man, come on, man. I got all these fucking people out there.
The tackle's made at Washington's 36. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. That would almost intercept it.
Pick that off. You should have picked that off.
Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You picked that off. It's game.
A nice stand from this defense now after getting roughed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields escaping the pressure right.
Man, wide the fuck open, man! Get the fuck out of here! That's me. Come on, man. Where the fucking safe? Where the corner at?
And the Vikings are back within a score.
Where the corner?
Play, he just made a great route. The quarterback
stand in there.
But a great route run there.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route.
Trash as shit, man.
They have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
I'm too worried about one thing. That's me.
McCann's got it teed up.
Motherfucker, this.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
That's me. Play better coverage than that. I know what to play. I don't know why I'm playing anything other than what everybody
set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
It's pretty easy to
Why? Why wasn't anything other than cool?
in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On the give, here's Robinson, and he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. They'll run again here with Robinson.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Second down and a run by Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Up the gun, Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Manageable. Look, you got a little pressure on him now.
That last carry, here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. McQueen. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play,
one man to beat right there.
Speed to get to the perimeter
Can't make the
and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Robinson, and this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32.
How is he back there on that play?
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, that's not
how is he back there on that play?
Tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he missed it.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
Always disappointing when you miss a
get
field
the fuck
goal,
out of
but when
here.
you're playing against a defense this good,
little regular field
you
goal.
and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score
Missed
again.
that field.
We know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments.
Would have made it 19-10.
If you're a good football team.
That's what I needed right there.
You study what's on
I
the
needed
notes
that
and the
field.
tablets,
Bad.
and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Oh, they gave him that?
It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I'm gonna make him pay. I'm gonna make him pay for what he's doing there.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Edwards-Helaire will try to run for it. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. On the give, this is Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Harris will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Well, there's no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will.
Ain't no fucking way, man! Oh my God! And gave this weak bitch this fucking game, man. 4th down. 4 fucking down. Stopped him twice behind the line. This game. Worst shit I have seen, man.
Taking the lead here in this fourth quarter. McCann's got it teed up. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, my God. 4th down, man. Got the man bottled up in the backfield. All we need to do is get a stop.
Offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this
38.
Should be in no hurry.
A long way to go.
Really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
Short gain.
Get a field goal. I'm on my 38.
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. They'll look to throw. And he can't get the ball off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over
49
to go in the football game. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away. Live to fight another down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. They do get a yard there, but only
Do what you need to do.
leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Robinson with another carry. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
The field goal to win it.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Sly. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win.
Wide left.
No, wide left.
Missed 2 field goals to beat this weak motherfucker dude.
Finish to this one. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them, because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make just about everything, and we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
And what you also hope is that you've built up equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks before, so that the occasional miss doesn't hurt you going forward.
So for Minnesota, the victory gets them back to 500, 8-8 on the year.